Hey guys, I'm finally back with another video. I know it's taking me forever, like forever. So that's my bad, but at least I'm getting it done now. So today's video is gonna be like a day, well actually not a day, more like a week, a week at WesternU. I'll go over the first year, and then second year is pretty similar, and then I'll have to make a whole other video about third year if y'all really want third year. And then I start fourth year soon, so I can't make a video about that yet because I haven't done it. But I will definitely get that third year video out if y'all really want that. So let's start with the schedule. Okay, what's the first thing? Okay, so they give us this handy dandy schedule. I have it pictured here for you guys, and pretty much we're gonna follow the 2022. Yeah. So you're pretty much gonna follow 2022 as the first year and 2021 as the second year. In 2020, that's me, third year, but we'll talk about that, like I said, at a different time. Where am I at? Hi, Sir Rob. That's Sir Robbie. My cat. I didn't take her out of the room, but she'll be fine. She won't do anything, right? She won't mess with anything, right? So Western is actually not the same as other schools. We don't have 8 to 5 lectures every day. We actually get a case each week. And with that case, we figure out what's going on, how we want to treat it. Like we have to know the physiology, pathology of all the diseases that are related or differentials for that disease. So that's how we learn each week. We get a new case. And then within the 8 weeks, we focus on a body system. So like, say for 8 weeks, we have reproduction as our body system. So one case might be pyometra, one case could be like a sort of dystocia. It really just depends on what cases they want to give us. But for this instance, we won't really discuss like specific cases. We'll just focus on the weekly schedule. So on Monday, you start with grand rounds. And grand rounds is the case that you did the week before. So all the experts within that field or whoever was in charge of that case will come up, talk to us about it, make sure we didn't have any questions about that case, and see if there's anything that we missed. And then VBS, PBL, you can't see her. You might be able to see her now, but I got her an automatic feeder, and now she just scratches until some comes out. Robbie, it'll come out soon, I promise. She's not amused. Oh my god. Thank you. PBL session 1. So the PBL sessions that you'll see on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, those are the actual set times where you're going through with your group about the case. So there they'll give you the disclosures for that day. So those are pretty much like, say the first day will be like, oh, you're getting a history, you're getting the signalment, and you're doing a physical exam. And so they'll give you all that information on Monday. And then Wednesday, you'll get, okay, you did the physical exam, and these are the tests you wanted to run, and here's your test results. And then, so like on Friday, then you're like, okay, this is what we diagnosed, and this is how you'll treat it. So it pretty much breaks up the case throughout the whole week. All right, now let's move to Tuesday. So Tuesday, clinical skills. So you'll see clinical skills in purple, and those can vary a lot. That's why it says as scheduled. So some days you can have clinical skills in the mornings on Tuesdays or Thursdays, as well as Wednesdays. There's that little window for clinical skills, and Fridays a little window. And you can be scheduled there or you cannot be. So you're scheduled with your PBL group. So the group that you're doing the case with is who you're going to be doing clinical skills with as well. And those can range from a lot of things. Those can be like venipuncture labs or birthing labs if we're doing reproductive. Birthing labs, like how you would help with a dystocia case, like with fake calves and fake cows and all that stuff. So those will be on those days. So since there's such variability in the clinical skills schedule, some days you might not have anything. So say that Tuesday, in that purple section for clinical skills, you might not have a clinical skills that day for your group. So you could actually have that whole morning off, and then vice versa for the second years. The second years have it in the afternoon, so if you don't have anything that day, you have the afternoon off. So that's really nice. And Thursday is just a repeat of Tuesday, so I really won't go over that. But also on Tuesday, you'll have the MDC or NBSL. So MDC is our anatomy lab. That's where you'll have your cadaver. Each group with your case group. Each group will have a cat, a dog, and then sometimes they'll bring in like horse limbs or cow parts or other parts, kidneys, all that jazz. And then the BSL, that is one of the lectures that we do have. So like I said, we don't have 8 to 5 lectures, but we do have some lectures. And the BSL is considered that lecture. And there, it's actually very helpful because depending on the case, they'll have a topic, say like a pathology topic on reproductive pathologies if we're doing reproductive block. Or they might have physiology, talk about the estrous cycle and things like that. So those are very helpful to go to, especially if you're having trouble like figuring things out at home on your own. And then, so MDC and BSL are repeated on the schedule right under each other. Is because one group's half the class is in MDC while the other class is half is in BSL, and then y'all switch. And then that's the end of Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday, as you can see, is almost kind of like Monday. So you have that the PBL case session, and then after that, well, before that, you can see that you have clinical skills, depending on if you have it. And then under that, you have vet issues. And so vet issues is a very interesting class. You talk about like the ethics of vet issues, laws, regulations, all that stuff about it. And it's actually a very cool class because it gets the whole class involved, and you're talking about all these social and political topics pertaining to veterinary medicine, which I thought was very helpful. And then next we have IPE. So IPE, you really don't have sessions for a second year, so that's why it's only out here for first year. But you do have IPE second year as well. But that's pretty much, it's interdisciplinary. I don't know what it stands for, actually. I don't think about it. So this class is pretty much a... Sorry, I'm looking at Sarabi. She's literally biting on the window. Okay, anyway. Sarabi, what are you doing? So, IPE. I should probably look up what IPE means. Interdisciplinary. Oh my god! Interdisciplinary. Ooh. What does it mean? Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry. I want to say like interdisciplinary experience, but that's definitely not it. I did it so long ago, I don't remember what it's called. Interprofessional. So I even got the P wrong. So it's interprofessional. Okay. IPE stands for interprofessional education. And so pretty much what that is when you get together with all the other colleges at WesternU. So you'll meet with like a student from podiatry, nursing, physical therapy, physician assistant, like all those, y'all meet together, and you actually get a case like we do with our veterinary class, but instead it's going to be a case that can integrate all of our professions into one case. So we can learn about other people's professions as well as how we could help better communicate with one another on improving animal and human health, all as a whole, you know? All as a whole, you know? Thursday, like I said, is a repeated Tuesday. And then Friday, the best day of the week. Friday, you have the clinical skills in the morning variable. You have that VBS, PBL case session. And then you have MCB. So MCB is molecular cellular biology. And with this class, so first year and second year differ with this class. So the first year, you're going to get an article each week pertaining to the case. It can be anything from physiology, pathology, anything, anatomy, whatever. Anything that has to do with molecular cellular biology pertaining to the case. And with that, you get that article, and you also have a quiz, because you're supposed to read the article throughout the week, and then you'll have a quiz that Friday about that article. And then you'll have a presenter that's an expert in that topic come in and talk about that paper, and if there are any questions or any doubts that anyone had, then you'll go over that. And then for a second year MCB, it's different because then you're actually going to be presenting articles. So the last day on Friday is grand rounds, but you only have grand rounds if you have a Monday holiday. So say it's MLK Day the next Monday, so you won't be able to go over that case that you just did that Monday with everybody. So they want you to do it on that Friday since everyone will be gone on that Monday. MDC is also a very helpful class to me. I'm a very visual learner, so you can go in the lab as many times as you want as long as it's not during someone else's session. You can go after school. They even have the hours open longer during exam weeks, which is very helpful. And you can go and dissect. And it's also helpful to go look at other people's animals, not just your own, so you can actually figure out where things are instead of just memorizing it on your specific cadaver. So here's some pictures from Anatomy Lab, and I'll even include a little video for you guys that I found very helpful and cute. The anatomists there are amazing. They help you with everything. If you have any questions, they will find the answer. If they don't know the answer then, they will definitely get it to you by the next day or end of day. So that's very helpful.
An afferent, and then the last one, the caudal, is you're basically getting afferent signals. So they are doing slightly different things, right? But the whole idea is you're getting maybe like some afferents going up to the cerebellum, efferents leaving the cerebellum, going up towards the midbrain, and then eventually up to the cerebrum. Yeah?
Okay. Cortex sa medulla. If I have a magnification glass, how would I know if I am in the cortex or in the medulla?
Like glomerulus versus
Where do you have in the cortex?
The cortex, glomerulus, your convolute distal tangles.
Just keep in mind while you're watching this that all of this can change. Like, I'm not in the administrative department, so I'm not in charge of anything at this school. I'm just stating what happened when I was there. So just take it with a grain of salt, and hopefully this is a very helpful video. And I hope you get into WesternU if you applied, and I hope you apply if you want to. It's a great school, and I would recommend it. I hate sitting through lectures 8 to 5 every day, so I'm definitely happy I chose the school. So just let me know if there's any other videos you'd like me to make. I will try to make them as hastily and as fast as I possibly can. I definitely will try not to lag it as much as I did this video. Just put it down in the comments and let me know what y'all want. Alright?